What's happening, people? Back in the kitchen again. Apologies for my voice. I've got a bit of a sore throat, bit of a hoarse throat. I'm a bit under the weather, if I'm honest. But we carry on. That's all you can do in it. You've got to plough on. Just crack on, get through it. It is what it is. I've been shopping. And, well, actually I've been shopping a few months back. These are new, but they've been in the supermarket now for a few months. It is, of course, Aldi fish. Now, all your other supermarkets, your Tesco's, your Sainsbury's, and not Asda and all that, they all have their own version of cheap, like, fish fillets, battered or breaded fish fillets. And Aldi never did. They had the cheap fish fingers, but as far as I'm aware, anyway, I never saw their own brand, just pieces of fish. Like, I've done quite a few, like budget fish and chips, like Morrison's, Asda, all that sort of thing, on this channel. But Aldi, I never came across it in Aldi. Maybe it was just my Aldi, I'm not sure. They had lots of fish, but just not the budget, cheap, like packs of 4 fish fillets, which is what we're trying today. Now, they have released these, and they do say they're new. They are these Everyday Essentials, which is their budget range, and it is new. And they have battered fish fillets, but also they have breaded fish fillets. So, I got them both, so give them a go, because, to be fair, I mean, looking at that, the traffic light system, they're not too bad for you. I quite like a fish butty, so sometimes I just have a piece of fish, especially when I'm at work. I just have a piece of fish and a couple of slices of bread, and I'm sorted. Fish butty, can't go wrong, can you? Something, especially in winter when it's a bit cold outside, you need some. The sandwiches, you don't want to take cold sandwiches to work. If you've got the option to have a warm sandwich, which I luckily do at work, you can do that, can't you? If you can cook it, if you can bang it in an air fryer or whatnot. Great. Right, enough blabbing. Let's go and try. Well, let's have a look at this box. These boxes. They're very, very similar. But which is going to be better, breaded or battered? Let me know in the comments now. And if you want to skip the ingredients and what kind of fish and all that sort of jazz, skip to this timestamp here. And if you don't, let's have a look at this box. So these are the boxes. Now, as you can see, they're obviously very, very similar, but it's all about preference, isn't it? Battered or breaded. So we'll put the traffic light systems together. The breaded is on the top. So the breaded is 287 calories and the battered is 252 calories. But everything else is the same, apart from on the breaded fish fillets, the sugar percentage is 2% at 1 point, so it's twice as much sugar in the breaded than the battered. I always thought that the breaded would have been a bit the healthier option than battered, but it doesn't look that way. Looks like they've got exactly the same. The battered has actually got less fat. Wow, less fat, less saturated fat, less sugar. Wow, less everything. Battered is better than breaded for you. Who knew? Of course, the serving suggestion is with chips and peas, but I haven't got any chips and peas in. It does say suitable for air fryer. We are going to bang this in the air fryer, I believe, if it's out of the dishwasher. Let's have a look at the ingredients. So it is, of course, Alaska pollock, 52%. You've got fish, wheat, mustard as the allergens. Not a lot of ingredients in that, to be fair. 52% Alaska pollock. 4 skinless and boneless Alaska pollock fillets, formed pieces of 100% fillet, coated in crisp batter. Will it be less pot of fish in this? No, it's exactly the same, except you've got milk as an allergen as well in the breadcrumb one. So that's it for this. It's certified sustainable seafood, which is good to see. To tell you where the fish is from. So a quick look. Alaska pollock caught in the Northwest Pacific and Northeast Pacific. Catch method trawls. There we go. So it does say air fryer, 25 minutes in oven or in the air fryer. Is that the same for both? It is the same for both. So yeah, we'll get into these now. I'll bring you back when they're done. So we're rolling up on 6,000 subscribers now. We're very, very close. I think about 150 off So if you haven't already and you're watching this video, please hit that subscribe and the notify bell. It tells you when I upload videos, which I'm trying my best to do every day. And as of the 1st of August, we're making a little bit of a change at work, so it's going to be a lot more consistency on the channel. So that's all coming soon. Some channel changes as well, but you won't know unless you hit that subscribe. So get these in this Cosori air fryer now. I'm going to bang them in there, probably about 20 minutes, and then I'll bring you back when they're done. Right, so let's open these up. Oh, they've got a little tab there. Is that good or not? Because unless you're eating all four, does it reclose? Oh, maybe. Right, so this is the breaded one. There we go. Decent size fillets, to be fair. So we'll put the breaded one on the left in there, and then we'll go with the battered one. Oh, you can tell the difference anyway, yeah. There we go. Looks like it's going to be a nice crispy batter, that. And that on the right. So, get these in the Cosori now, and then bring you back in about 20 minutes for me. But for you guys, it's going to be 1 second. Okay, so as you saw there, I put them on for 195, sorry, for what was it, 20 minutes, and they look like they're done to absolute perfection. So we've got the breaded one on the left, remember, and the battered on the right. So as you're seeing it, the breaded one's on the bottom and the battered is on the top. Looking good, right? See if I can, yeah. So I'll get them onto this here, and we'll give them a taste. Oh, the battered one is very crispy. So you've got the breaded one, which you'd expect to be have a bit more of a crunch because it is breaded. However, the battered one is also got a nice crunch. Listen to this. So I'm going to cut them open, give you a little look inside both of them, and then we'll have a taste. So it does say it's a fillet, but it does look a bit more minced there, if I'm honest, than the flaky fillet. And we'll cut into this battered one. And that one looks a bit more flaky than like minced. Right, it's all about the taste anyway, isn't it? So we'll give these a go and see which one is better. That one looks lighter on the camera. So it's all important taste time. We're going to start with the breaded one, because I think I did this comparison on some fish fingers, sorry. I think they were bird's eye, and Deano daughter actually preferred the breaded ones, but I preferred the battered ones. So we'll start with the breaded on this nice piece of fish. You can see the steam coming out of there. It's very, very warm. Give it a go. Roasting. Oh, it's hot. Really nice flavour, really nice crunch to that outer. That's what you're looking for. But you expect that with a breaded a breaded fillet, don't you? I don't know. See, so maybe it is a nice fillet because it's all come out together, that. Whereas if it was minced, you wouldn't expect it to come out like that. So all the fish came out. So it's pollock though, isn't it? So I know you guys are all about the cod and the haddock. Still nice, this. Right, we're going to go in for the battered one because generally battered fish is my preferred option, and it did look a bit more, yeah, a bit more up my street. So we'll give this a go. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I prefer battered all day long. That, straight away you can tell that. It's got a bit of a, even though it's got less fat, less saturated fat than the breaded, it does taste a bit more greasier, and it just, that, it makes it more like a fish and chip shop fish for me. Oh yeah, battered is the way to go for me, 100%. They're both tasty, but if I had to choose, I'd go battered. What would you guys go? So the price, £2.35 per pack. So that's just under 59p per fish fillet. Now, like I just said there, my favourite is the battered one. I'd pay that all day long. If you want fish and chips at home, that's something that you could actually make at home. Fish, chips, mushy peas, all from Aldi, under £1 per portion. Absolutely banging. So let me know if you guys have had it, what you thought, and more importantly, which do you prefer, breaded or battered? That's the question. Let me know in the comments. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you tomorrow for another food review.
Doing a great job. Just
Did somebody say just?
What's happening, people? Back in the kitchen again. Hope you're all fantastic. Thanks for watching. Would be special.